Lady of the Lake. Hi there as well, Annabella from New York. So, hi, Yvonne. Can you please look at the reception? Did Harry get when he met up with the royals? Thanks. Yes, I will. Um, so let's have a look here. I will try to get a daily reading here. So the reception, let's have a look at the reception, how he got here. Well, I feel, I do get feel, I get a feeling here he's been treated as an outsider. He's been treated as like an outlier, an outsider, that kind of energy. And when your family does that, I know that get family dynamics and family dysfunctions. But when a family just can, start this treating you as an outsider, um, they tend to keep that going for whatever reason, which is really small-minded. If only they could be more kind of open to actually look, if we treat this person as an outsider, they're going to feel like an outsider, and that's going to make them feel hurt, upset, that kind of thing. But you know what families are like. They can be dysfunctional, and they will just treat you as an outsider for the sheer hell of it. It goes on for years and years and years, even when this doesn't apply, even when, let's say, even when all of this goes away and Harry and Meghan's marriage is no longer, they would still keep this up. It's like this outsider approach, you don't fit in with us. You don't, even when, things change in society and it's more acceptable. If they've got this going, that they're treating Harry as an outsider, as an outlier, then I just get that this is not going to ever stop. I get stubbornness, especially from the males of the royal family, the male Prince Charles, William, Andrew, Edward. I feel that William is sticking by his family. So if Charles feels like this, Andrew feels like this, Edward feels like this, all the men of the family, and Prince Philip felt like this. I don't feel this is going to change at all. So the energies I get with this is Harry feeling quite alone in this situation, arriving at Kensington Palace and stepping into that cottage in Kensington Palace. Is going to feel quite lonely, and the first thing he's going to do is get on the phone to Meghan when he gets there. The reception I get is they will send Land Rovers to go and pick him up. That will be arranged by Kensington Palace. He will be brought to this cottage, Not's cottage, and then I feel he will be left there to unpack. I do get William may just pop his head around there, because I feel they're at Kensington Palace in preparation for the up and coming funeral, but I feel they've only just arrived themselves. So I get him quite alone quite a lot on his arrival to the UK, Harry. There are bitter feelings around this. I feel this is something that the royal family are never going to forgive Harry for, and the stubbornness. And I feel this will go to his deathbed. I feel this will go to Harry's deathbed. I don't feel that there will be any forgiveness, and there will be this bitter feeling and resentment on both sides. You know, nobody is willing to step down from this. So this is the energies that I pick up here for. I get it's quite chilly too. It's chilly here in the UK. I think it's around 8. I'm not sure what the temperature is like in Kensington in London. I'm thinking that it may be, because it's quite away from me, it may be about 10 degrees, and then we're getting, this evening it's going to be below freezing in parts of the UK. So I get a very chilly day, a bit breezy, and coming from, you know, California, he's going to feel that cold, and he's going to go, you know, like Harry does, that kind of thing. Yeah, he's. I see him getting off the plane. I see him with a smart coat on. I don't see him in, you know, a hoodie and worn kind of jeans and that kind of thing. And a baseball cap. I see him quite smart. I don't know why that is, because he normally just hangs around in his baseball cap and just t-shirts and things like that. But I feel he's looking quite smart. I see him in like a grey kind of wool kind of half coat, not a full coat, a half coat. Quite slim. I don't know whether we may notice that on the funeral that he's lost a few pounds. He's quite slim. It suits him actually. He looks quite well. He looks quite handsome too. I don't know whether he's going to wear that grey half coat at the funeral, but I do get like a wool kind of half grey coat, quite smart. Whether he's going to wear black or not, I'm not sure. It's possible that he may not wear black, like grey, because it's very morbid, but then again it's respectful too. But who wears black to funerals these days? Who wears black to funerals these days? Yeah, I get that he'll be on the phone to Meghan, but the atmosphere I get with that kind of meeting is very much a lot of resentment, and like he doesn't kind of belong here, and he said like he's treated like an outlier, an outsider. Like he does not feel like he belongs there. It feels all very surreal in a way. And it's kind of, he's getting used to his new life over in California, so you know, and that kind of thing. And even the buildings are different, aren't they? I mean, you get the buildings in Buckingham Palace, Windsor Castle. Yes, they're beautiful architecture and all that kind of thing, but they do look quite dreary. And I mean, you know, he is such. I don't feel he knows. I don't feel that Harry knows how loved he is by the British public. And although a lot of us don't like him now, but and his privilege that he's got, I don't feel he realizes the privilege that he's got. You know, he can walk into off the aeroplane to this Knott's cottage, all set up ready for him, and a car waiting for him. So I don't feel. I just feel he expects it. It's like he's entitled to this. Um, I get he's talking to William. I get him also talking to Edward, Prince Edward. Um, Not so much Andrew. Prince Charles, I feel that there's some kind of um, a rift there that's quite deep. So I don't feel I feel the reception is like quite lonely. I don't feel there's many people around. Okay. So let's have a look. I'm going to do a daily read. So just waiting for a few people to come, and then I can do some questions and answers. Please ask me. Um, okay, so let's do a daily read for all of us. Let's do a daily read. I'm going to be doing a daily read and pulling out cards. Actually, I will use this other deck here. Feel this may be more poignant. So let's look at a daily read for all of us. A daily reads. What energies that I pull here for this daily read for all our community here to help them on their journey. Let's have a look at a daily read. Daily reading. Well, whatever you're thinking about at this present time, embarking on, I feel that you could actually win or lose at this. So, whatever this is, whatever you're thinking about doing, whatever you're planning to do, whether that's starting your own business or starting a new career or doing something independently, I feel you could actually win or lose at this. So, but this is saying, and I feel this is a mindset that you have. Well, you know, what if it doesn't work out? What if I can't? What if what if, you know, what if? Um, and I don't feel there's any question of what if, because if you embark on something, then you have to focus on that and put yourself into that 150%. And then what are the likelihoods that you will succeed or fail if you're going to put all of your energies into making this work, driving this forward and making this work for you so it works for you? I don't see that this can go any kind of way but growth and success. Then growth and success. So let's have a look here with the daily read. Growth and success, but um, at this present time, that just doesn't feel like it's possible. And I get that energy here for the daily read. I also get here a lot of observing, an awful lot of observing, and this could be a relationship even. It could be you're thinking about emigrating abroad or you're thinking about moving. So first of all is observing around you here. You know, how can I make this work? How can I take this forward? So observing, a lot of observing with this. This is going into the past here, and I feel this is why you're asking yourself, I could win or lose at this, because I get here challenging times. I feel you've had very challenging times in the past, and I feel these challenging times were not of your making. And again, I get the observing of Where did these challenging times come from? What made it so challenging in the past? And if you look at that and you examine that, you will see that these challenging times were not 100% you. In fact, you may have been put in a situation where you wanted to build a life with someone or build something around somebody else's needs. So it's like taking account of that other person's needs and wants. And maybe they brought these challenges onto the table and this had nothing to do with you. So I get this going into the past, a realization of this. It's like the light bulb moment, Oh, okay, aha. I kind of get that. Being held back, being blocked, could be your family, could be that. Is there any wonder I had those challenging times? Because there was kind of a withholding of, deliberately withholding of support, deliberately withholding of investment in you and your ideas. So, is there any wonder that this failed? Because it kind of it did, the goalposts kept moving all the time. So, but these challenging times are going into the past here now. So the success, I feel, standing back, observing, okay, who am I dealing with here? What can I, how can I navigate around this? How can I navigate around this and not get involved with this? Okay. This also could be something to do with love. I get love abounds here with this card. For some of you, not all of you, there may be a love interest or somebody around you. But this is saying observe this first, because so many times in the past, when you've made this decision, this person or the person in the past brought you many, many challenges. And that may not be the case, but when you enter a relationship, these relationships can be tricky to navigate. Depends if they are championing, helping you, championing you, and you're championing them. Yeah, this is saying to strengthen the bonds first, strengthen the bonds before you actually invest in a situation. Strengthen the bonds. There's so much healing to do too. There's so much healing involved with this too. Healing yourself, healing the past, and recognizing your own potential. Because I do get here, that was then, and that was that era, and this is a new era. It's like you're turning the page to another chapter. There is love around here. There is love. I feel this is good, because I feel you have realized that you may have been treated badly in the past. You may have been not been appreciated as you should have been appreciated in the past. And this is recognizing this. And you could win or lose at this. But this is saying that, yeah, there is love coming if you are looking for love. Because I do get, go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Don't rush it. This person's recognized you. You've possibly recognized them. You could win or lose at this. And you're thinking, but is that the right situation? And trying to compare it to something in the past, which is totally different, I feel. But yeah, I feel there's a lot of reflection recently with you, with whoever I'm reaching out to here for this daily read. I just want to finish here because this is about love. Maybe your parents didn't show you the love that you deserved. Maybe it took you on a road to these relationships that didn't work for you. And there's the realization of this. Why did this happen? Go straight to the beginning of this reading. And it's like, maybe none of that was my fault. Why that it was so challenging in the past. Maybe it was the people that were challenging. And maybe they leaned on you too much. Maybe they expected too much from you. Maybe they expected you to fix them, to heal them, to cure them, to take care of them, to cook for them, to clean for them, to make a home for them, to wash their clothes, iron their clothes, and go shopping even for their clothes. Who's done that here? Even going shopping to dress this person. Even choosing garments and giving them ideas of what they should do with their lives. So I'm just going to finish this daily reading with my own cards here. Whoever I'm reaching out to, and this is resonating too. So let's have a look here with this daily read. Anna, this reading is spot on. I'm stuck overcoming a painful childhood and divorce. Yeah, I feel this. I feel unworthy of success and scared I will fail. Yeah, it's like you're in limbo land. It's like a limbo land feeling. And it's like you can't afford to fail again. You can't afford to let things slip through your fingers again, and you can't afford to have this destructive pattern in your life again. This is a wake-up call for you. So how can you fail if you are waking up to this and learning from this and realizing that this was something in your past, as I said there, with the challenging times, you may have seen yourself homeless in the past, but you may have been thrown out by your parents or thrown out onto the streets, and you then realize, hang on, when I look back at that, I don't feel that was my fault that happened. So the challenging times were brought to my plate to deal with, but were forced onto my plate by somebody else. You always get that saying, don't you, that I've got enough on my plate. I can't deal with you right now. I think there is something to to say about that. But this is not a negative reading. This is a positive reading. It's recognizing on this journey, because I feel that you're entering a new kind of era, a new chapter, and it's kind of looking back like at your life like a movie, and realizing, half of those things that happened in my life were not even was brought onto me and made my life very challenging. Has made my life challenging because of those factors. So you could win or lose, but I feel it's observing first. So what I'm going to do is I'm pulling out, this is for the daily reads, whoever I'm reaching out to here. Oh, that one flew out. What's that? Oh, wow. You could actually, look into this, study this. Actually, there's maybe some new study here. You may be learning about something else, but you're doing it with clarity. You're doing this with clarity. You cannot succeed unless you put, as I said, 150% into succeeding. So this is what this card is saying. You need to put, like you're studying for some kind of degree here. You have to put in so much of your your energies, and then where could you not succeed if that's what you're doing? You need to be, I get medical here. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but I'm getting a medical card. It could be a medical, you could be offered some kind of medical job or something to do with medical. I get like it may even just be healing and helping people. But there is this. You may have to. There may be study here. There may be study. There may be thinking, and it's an opportunity. The key of the door. There is an opportunity. Well, it seems to be going into now investing in yourself towards your future, and that's more important than actually finding a new love and a new relationship. The be end. You may have been brought up that was the be end and end all, is finding your soulmate in life, but half of these people are not your soulmates, and they bring just this challenging situation. So this is saying that you need to get things in priority here. Priority. You need to get your security, the roof over your head, your security, your work. I'm not saying put all of your eggs in that basket and just concentrate on that, but I feel 75% of your time has to go into getting yourself, your well-being, and your state of feeling secure in your life first, because there is a love situation here, but you need to get that sorted first and not put the soulmate situation hoping that that's going to cure everything in your life when it doesn't. Okay. So if I'm reaching out to here, you may have always put relationships first, regardless of who that person was, how they are going to leave you, how are they going to throw you in the dumpster, and then you're back to square one. Why did that fail? It's just left me in tatters. At this present time, you could feel a little bit lost. If you're feeling lost, okay, and that didn't work out, and here we are, then you need to focus on your stability first and foremost. You know, the things that bring you security. And then everything else kind of roots off that. Your decisions, you know, of observing roots off your security, your financial security, where you live, your health. Your health comes first before any of this. Your feeling of well-being comes first before anything else. And make sure you've got that secure first. Okay. Because I do get a feeling of feeling lost. I could win or lose. Well, don't put your eggs all in one, or all your cards on the table with some relationship that this is what you used to do back in the day, and look where you're left. You know, it's time to look at you. I feel it's time to look at you, your happiness, your wholeness, your well-being in every sense before you make any other decisions. And that is the daily read today, guys. You'll not succeed. You will not succeed if you do not focus on your security, whatever that means to you. Okay. So there you go. That's the daily read. Okay. And it's a message there from Spirit, from my spirit guides to you. And it's reaching out to help you on your journey. I will have to, because I'm delivering this message from Spirit, I will have to listen to this again, whether this relates to me or not. Okay. Wow, so intricate that, because I also get the healing, strengthening bonds, the healing begins. Just be careful of jumping into, why do people feel that meeting a man or a woman is going to take all their problems away? It doesn't. They are just complementing your life. They are just a visitor to your life. They could leave in 2 years or 3 years or 3 years or 10 years, and you're still going to be you. So some of these situations are not consistent. So why do people search for that band-aid to be their knight in shining armor, their cure, their cure? And then they end up going through a succession of these and realizing nobody's going to bring me that band-aid. The only person that's going to do that is little old me. Little old me is the only person that's going to put things right in my life and make me happy. I'm not saying do it in a selfish way, not at all. But I feel we have to get very strong inside in our core to actually focus on our own kind of security. And then you don't feel lost anymore, if that makes sense. I feel that's a great message. Listen to that again to get the energies from Spirit to take you on your journey, okay, to the future and have a more secure, more fulfilling future. Okay, you're welcome. So, well, this is my daily reads. If you're not expecting this, I don't just do readings for Meghan and Harry. That is this is what I do. This is who I am. I'm an intuitive, and I bring messages to help you on your journeys. Okay. If anybody is interested in their own personal reading, I have got an appointment slot system, booking system, but make sure you turn up for those bookings that you make, because those appointment slots Or like when you go to the super, when you do an online shop, yeah, and you book your delivery slot at the supermarket, it's like that. You can't change it. If that's your booking slot, um, you have to keep to that appointment. And it's the same with this. If you don't turn up, I'm sitting here waiting to actually do the damn reading, and there's also people waiting to have reading. So if you do want your own personal reading, you can book it in. It's in the descriptions at the bottom of any of my videos. Book a reading with me. Once you've booked that slot, keep with that appointment. Okay. So hi everyone. So let's have a look at your comments here. Can you please give me some advice on my earlier question, please? Let's have a look. What was your question? If you want to buy me a cup of tea, or make a complimentary super chat there, if you want your own little reading here, that would be great. Okay. Otherwise, you can come for a personal reading with me. Absolutely okay, as I've just said. So thank you, everyone. And so I've answered some questions here. Does anybody want a little reading on here? I'll just wait a few minutes and to see if anybody wants a little super chat reading or wants to ask any questions about the royal family or anything like that. Okay. Let's wait a minute. And yeah, that daily reading is really to help you. A lot of people put themselves last. Okay. And the thing is, thinking about everybody else, oh, it's okay for you to save on. I've got children, I've got my family to think of. You have to focus on yourself. Yes, you've got family, yes, you've got a husband, but if you start where you mean to begin by focusing, investing in you, and if people give you too many demands and treat you like you're invisible, then you can say, can't you? You say, this is my boundary. What about, okay, I can do that for you, but I've only got so much energy to give out. You have to do it your damn self. You have to do it yourself, kind of thing, which is helping people too. Anna Busby, thank you for your donation. What was your question? What was your question, my darling? Okay, just ask the question again. Just ask the question again. Maybe delayed, actually. Gosh, it's got really sunny outside. Can you see the light shining? I've got really good light today, so I thought I'd... Oh, no question, just feeling blessed. Amazing read. Oh, thank you so much for your donation. Oh, bless. Yes, so look, take those energies, listen to this again, because those energies are from spirit. And actually listen again and get the messages again, okay? Because I'm going to listen to this later, listen to my words that were spoken from my spirit guides, okay? And to see if I can gain any strength from that. Who is the spy in the royal family? Wow, who said that? Just explain that a little bit. Hi everyone. Hi there. Just explain who the spy. What I'm going to do, I'm going to stay another 20 minutes, okay, asking questions. If you do want a little super chat or buy me a cup of tea or something like that. I can come to you and answer questions personally, just a sentence for you. Okay, I'm here for that too, but just a complimentary super chat there. Um, who's the spy in the royal family? I feel there is some. I feel somebody spying on the royal family. Okay, because I pick up that there is somebody spying on the royal family. Um, let me see if I can pick that up. Who is spying on the royal family? I get there is an aide that knows quite a lot. Um, I can't say any names here, but I've picked up a name there, but I can't say that for various reasons. I get there's an aide, a female aide that knows an awful lot about Meghan, and she could actually tell. Yeah, I feel that she could tell a lot of stories. So there's one there that I could pick up as a spy. Um, she's seen a lot of behavior, and but I feel she's signed something of secrecy about that. Um, I can't give any names. I can see who it is. I feel there was some kind of tryst there between an attraction to Harry from this aide. I think she's written everything down. I feel she had an attraction to him. What secrets does she know? Well, I get here the secrets that she knows is she knew about how Meghan and Harry felt restricted. She knew about the quarrelling, the arguing behind the scenes, um, and she knew about what them wanting to break free from the royal family long before it happened. So I'm not going to say anything here, but I do get yeah, I think you've already picked it up, but I'm not going to mention names. But I do get there was an attraction, um, there was a chemistry between them, and she has a lot of secrets, and she feels like saying something, and it wouldn't surprise me if she either doesn't if she writes a book, or she actually tells someone about them, about you know, leak something out about them. Yeah, so yeah, again I get this card here, the Tower card in reverse, and this Tower card is the secrets again is wanting to break free from the royal family. I'm feeling trapped. Yeah, I get maybe a relationship with one of the aides. I feel that maybe one of the aides had a relationship with Harry, and it, you know, if only he could break free from the royal family, then he could be free to be with her and marry her. Yeah, because I get here following his heart. It's like I can't follow my heart. I'm not allowed to follow my heart because I am trapped. Yeah, he marries somebody like Meghan. This person, whoever it was, I get an aid. Whoever this was very kind of knowledgeable, and she would guide Harry. Well, they do, don't they? Aides. They guide them into what they should do, how they should react in certain situations. And I feel this is what she did, and she was like a mom to him, like a mother figure. Because Harry's just a thicko, and he needs somebody to give him that kind of guidance. I feel that's why he allows Meghan to take all the control for their lives. He lets her take control because he's a weak person and he's a bit stupid, really. So he's given up all his control to somebody else too, because he used to just have aides before. Not aids in like the illness, but aids in advising him what to do, how to live his life, how to dress, how to behave, where he's going. He would have had a diary. This aide would have written everything in the diary for him. All he would have had to do is pick up his diary, have a look. Is this what I'm doing today? It's like a surrogate wife in a way, but even a wife wouldn't do that. So I do get one of the spies is an aide. Thicko, yeah. Well, it is. It's like somebody so lazy they're so lazy that they can't even make a decision. Oh, I'll let you make that decision. Is that okay? What do you think I should do in this situation? I'll let you make that decision for me. So I do get like an advisor. An advisor was one of the spies in the royal family. I mean, look at Diana's butler. Diana's butler was. It said that he was so close to her that. Thank you for your donation. Thank you. The butler said that he was so close to Diana, but he didn't mind telling all about her secrets, did he? So, TL Key, did you want to ask a question? Thank you so much. Did you want to ask a question there, or are you a specific question? Or, but thank you for that. He's been wrapped up in cotton wool his whole life and has no life skills. Okay, what is your question? Just ask me again because it's possibly gone further up. Just ask me again there. Yes, there is. Yes, there is a member of the royal family who shares info with H&M. Okay, not staff, but family member. Wow. Okay. I also pick up an aide. That could be another person. Let's see, TL Key. Will Meghan still follow Harry to the UK? Do you know, I was so strong on that. I feel that she wanted to come because she feels that they will take Harry away from her. She feels once that he comes to the UK and be with the royal family without her, that they will persuade him to leave her and actually come back to the UK. I'm getting straight to the jugular here. I feel that's why I had this strong energy that she was wanting to. I want to go. I want to be there. I want to, I'm going to book a flight with you. I'm coming with you. We can have somebody borrow somebody's private jet here to let me come and all this kind of thing. Well, I think the royal family said no. I feel they said, we feel that her life will be in danger, not only just because she's pregnant, but because of all the emails and the way things are, and the people's kind of energies, the mood of the British nation. around Meghan is not too popular. Okay, so I feel but I did pick up that she really wanted to come. I didn't pick up that Meghan was there saying, "Oh, I don't want to go. I'm pregnant. I wouldn't know what to wear." No, I feel she really wanted to go, and I that's what I picked up. I even feel that she was packing her case. It was the royal family that said your life would be in danger if you come here, and now she feels threatened because Harry's gone to the UK, and now she's worried that the royal family are going to pretty much, um, manipulate him to actually leave Meghan and come back to the UK. Little do they know that Harry doesn't want to come back to the UK. And so he's so brainwashed that he actually feels like he's so brainwashed that he actually feels like he's Meghan now. He's taken on a lot of her because, like I said, he needed somebody to take control of his life, to tell him what to do, to tell him where to go. And Meghan says, "Why do we need advisors to do that? I can tell you how to do that." And I feel that's what's happened. I know she's not going to show up.